I say that Spirit is not grown-up Tamaki because Tamaki was raised to be like a gentleman, and while he did come up from a rich family, he spent most of his time with his mother and friends. He was always caring for, and he is like a perfect gentleman, and he starts the host club just to be nice to people and to help other people find friends. Whereas Spirit and the later, you often find him in the bar at Chupacabras with, like other assorted women.
And then, oh wait.
and then like later when
Time. Okay, your turn.
Okay, I think that the Deathscythe Spirit is basically grown-up Tamaki because Tamaki and them have a lot of the same characteristics. Now, Tamaki always needs someone to hold him back. He is Kyoya. He's someone who's like, okay, that's a very bad idea, and you need to step back, and I'm going to make sure you stay safe. In Spirit, he has Stein. I mean, in the fight with Medusa, he has the total Tamaki moment. He's like, I want to kill her, and he's like, no, we're not going to kill her. We're going to hold her up. There's a difference. You can't do that. And he's constantly guiding the Spirit, even though Spirit's amazing. They do have some differences, but I think that they have more similarities than they do differences. Tamaki constantly needs to be told that he needs to quit doing something, and that his love for someone, as his love for Haruhi, is the same for Spirit's love for Maka. They both love someone so much that they're willing to that sometimes it gets too much that they're hurting the person they actually love. And they both actually don't have trust in the others. Haruhi doesn't really trust Tamaki all that much in the very beginning. And Maka never trusts Spirit, even though Spirit is a little bit of a womanizer, and Tamaki was raised to be a gentleman. Tamaki is a womanizer. He started the host club. He flirts with 1,000,000 girls. He's a little kid Spirit who flirts with everyone. Spirit is doing the same thing as a grown-up Tamaki.
Time. Okay, any defense?
I'm going to agree with Ms. Harano over there. Sorry, I don't know your name.
Okay.
I agree that Spirit is Tamaki completely, and they're exactly the same, plus they're voiced by the same actor. I mean, if that's not hate, then I don't know what is.
Okay.
I actually agree on this side of the panel. I think that the primary difference between the two characters is that Tamaki spends all of his time fighting his weaknesses and desires, and Spirit just fully embraces them.
Spirit's already dead.
Yeah. Okay.
Tamaki, he's actually like a really innocent character. Like when like in the first episode, when he walks in and finds Haruhi changing, he just goes. Whereas Spirit, when Medusa is like the younger version of her, and you see like she has baby blue around, Spirit is just going, ah!
And he refers him to Maka. He says Maka used to have those. So it actually is, Spirit is actually a very innocent character in almost the same way as Tamaki, in a different way, but in a very special way.
I'd like to disagree with you on the Stein is always holding Spirit back. It seems to me that a lot of the time, at least in flashbacks, it implies that it was Spirit holding Stein back from completely ripping people apart and dissecting them.
They have their moments where I think they balance each other out, where Spirit's kind of holding him back, and Spirit has his crazy moments where Stein has to hold him back.
Okay.
So I would like to defend the fact that, yeah, they actually are a lot alike. For example, they both have this father-daughter thing, even if one is actually by blood and the other one is just nicknames and stuff. They both are really protective of the main character girl, and they seem to have the same kind of attitude. They're both sort of silly. They both have a lot of things in common, and I think that just because he may not always be a gentleman doesn't make him all that different from Tamaki, because Tamaki actually makes a lot of mistakes himself when it comes to being a gentleman. And just because he may not for Spirit who may not always act like the most formal person doesn't mean that he can't.
Okay, anyone else? Okay.
I'm just curious, like, I don't really know who Spirit is. Like, what country is Spirit from? Because I know that
America.
Tamaki is supposed to be French.
He's from
America.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's in
America.
Nevada.
What?
That's what I read online.
They don't necessarily
Online.
say because he's from Soul Eater, and so technically, I guess he could be American. Yeah.
Seems like you would be.
They don't really give any hints to nationality with
Nationality.
Soul Eater, really.
Yeah, except Sabaki. Obviously she's Japanese.
Yeah.
And the Thompson sisters. They're obviously American.
Yeah, obviously, probably knows so much
Yeah.
English.
Okay, we're ready to vote?
Evans, so he's not Japanese.
Oh,
I just kind of am interested by this take on this question, because what we're discussing is two different characters from completely different series being each other. I mean, that's to say that every character that's like another character is the same character. Like, I could draw parallels between Kagome and Sakura from Naruto, but that doesn't make them the same character.
That's right.
yeah. Yeah. This wasn't intended to be taken seriously. It's all in fun.
I think the parallel was
Okay. Okay.
partially drawn because of the voice actor.
I haven't seen Oron, but I doubt that this Tamaki character can actually transform into a giant scythe.
I agree.
You never know. Have you never tried?
I think we're more debating that because we never see Tamaki grown up, is that when he grows up, will he be like Spirit?
Yes. That's the whole point.
Soul Eater Host Club.
Oh.
Give me 50
Yeah.
idea.
Okay, let's vote. Who agrees that Deathscythe is not Tamaki?
Yeah, one more comment.
Okay.
She didn't want to make a film.
Okay.
Okay.
I believe I'm going to side with her, but I'm kind of siding with both of you at the same time. Only because if you look at Maka's hair and you look at Tamaki's hair, I believe that Spirit might be like an ancestor of Tamaki, but not the same person.
You have a ponytail, he's got a ponytail. Is he your ancestor?
No. He's got braids.
Okay,
Are you a waterbender? We could be kin!
But yeah, if you look at Maka and then you look at Tamaki, and then you look at how Tamaki has some of the traits of Spirit, it seems like they might be related in some way, but not that they're the same person.
Okay. Are we ready to vote?
Yeah.
Okay, who believes that Deathscythe is not Tamaki? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Who believes that he is? 1, 2, 3. Okay, it is official. Deathscythe is not Tamaki.